Did you know that constipation is most commonly caused by low stomach acid? In our modern world, we're so obsessed with over stomach acid and Prilosec and Nexium and all the medicines to reduce indigestion that most of us haven't even asked the question of why do we even have indigestion? Why do we have acid in our stomach if we're trying to suppress it all the time? Constipation is one of the most common symptoms we see patients with all the time. And no one has seemed to thought about the whole transit from mouth to anus, as we talk about it. The time it takes to get from the mouth to the anus is a reason to develop constipation. The longer your food sits in your stomach, your digestion, the more dry it gets. The drier it gets, the harder it is to push out the tube. So basically, one of the first steps of digestion after you swallow the food is stomach acid. If you don't produce enough stomach acid, that's the thing that sets the pace for the rest of the intestines. If the food sits in the stomach too long without enough stomach acid, then it churns and churns, causing indigestion, reflux, feeling like food is sitting in there, and then it passes into the small intestine, still somewhat undigested. Then you have the bloating, irritation, gas being fermented by bacteria and fungus, causing even more bloating, and then it dumps into the large intestine, which it's still not fully digested, and now there's even more microbiota, more bugs in the large intestine that are digesting and fermenting the food even further, causing more gas. So the idea is anything that you can do to speed up the transit from the mouth to the anus, as disgusting as that sounds, is ways to actually help constipation. Stop focusing on just taking laxatives over the counter to soften the stool to keep things moving. Not that that's a bad thing, we use those all the time, but if you can work at the top of digestion with increasing the stomach acid with components like betaine, then you can actually facilitate your own body's natural digestion. By adding stomach acid, you stimulate natural release of digestive enzymes in your small intestine, which enhances the digestive speed. And then, of course, drinking enough water speeds up the stool throughout. And then last but not least, eating enough fiber helps to maintain soft, squishy stool that's easy for the bowels to push out. Hope you enjoyed this medical minute, as the most common cause of constipation is actually low stomach acid. See you next time.